YouTuber video editing has gone too far. Like that. Like you might notice how a lot of YouTubers just randomly zoom on things and they cut it that it's very fast paced. Lots of fast paced. Like what's going on now? What's going on now? Oops, I just dropped something. Let's pay attention to that. Um, if it's loud, it's funny. We all know this. And yes, I'm actually gonna read bullet points because I'm not very good at talking to an audience, believe it or not. Oh my goodness, I got a hair stuck on my finger. I'm just chilling next to my piano. I got my Shrek songbook and some ideas on my mind. I've been a YouTuber for a while, and it's just interesting to see how the editing styles have changed over the years. They are just phases, and like the current phase we're in now is just so in your face. ADHD is what people try to explain it as, like, but I don't think that's really what people want all the time. I think it's just so flooded with the idea that this is what people want to see, so that is what is created. You become what you think people want you to become. It's not how you see yourself, and it's not how people see you. It's how you think people see you. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, make sure you smash that like button. And when I was young, well, when I was a teenager, I always thought it'd be cool to be famous because I wanted to be important and stuff. But now that I've gotten older, I don't really see it that way anymore because you're constantly pressured to just kind of live up to the character you create yourself as. Like if you're Mr. Beast, he gives lots of. Did I say that weird? Mr. Beast. Beast. If you're associated with giving people free money, then people are gonna think it's weird when you're not giving away free money anymore. They kind of expect that. Or if you are known to be like a drunk all the time, uh, people will almost be disappointed when you're sober. So if you want to be famous, people don't care. People don't care if you're famous. They just want to be entertained. Um, which leads me to kind of the next point of being on the screen. You're not actually talking to people. You're talking to yourself, basically. Like, I'm just sitting here right now, talking to myself, looking at my phone like some narcissist, um, thinking my words mean something just because I know I'm going to upload this and maybe get some feedback. I'm very two-dimensional. This is just a capture of a moment in time. Okay, don't get too deep, Lennon. But basically, I prefer to talk to people because it's more. I like talking to people. I don't know why I'm doing this. I like talking to people in person because you can get their like reaction. You can see it in their face. You can make them laugh. You can say dumb things and kind of confuse them. But when you're on the internet, or YouTube especially, you're just kind of shouting in the dark or whatever. But streaming is kind of neat because you can get people's feedback live, but then you're still just kind of reading their text, and you can interpret text many different ways. So it's kind of a weird way of communication. Basically, videos aren't very organic to me or something. Another problem with streaming is that if you start to get too famous, you're getting hundreds of messages a minute, so you can't really talk to all those people, nor would you want to, because who really cares? It does take a lot of energy to care. Um, yeah, it just can become overwhelming, and I'm a guy that does prefer to be alone sometimes and spend some alone time obsessing over copper and stuff like that. This is true. But by now you can probably understand about how awkward I am at just filming myself and trying to explain an idea. But basically, I think we kind of neglect long video clips, like the same shot, the way they used to do old movies, um, where they would have a scene, like a play. You'd have like a 10-minute scene, and you'd have the actor over here, and you'd walk over here and pick up a prop, and then you'd walk over here, and the girl would get mad, and then the guy would get mad, and they'd sing or something. um, I really do kind of miss that play-like aspect of film. It's just, it leaves more room for interpretation of a scene. Like, it's not telling you what to think, it's just showing you. It's a lot of information, and everyone can take something different out of it. And it's art. I don't know. I like it. You can just call me a boomer now. Make sure you tell me I'm a boomer and smash that like button. But okay, seriously, I don't really know how to end this. Uh, Tell me what you think. uh, okay, bye.